Hello folks, this is Kevin from Good Day Good Prayers. This is the second video that I'm doing today. I'm doing this video from the same place I did the first one. And the reason I'm doing it here is because of the fact that I decided that it was time to kind of let my hair down a little bit, what little bit I have left. Today we're going to be talking about people that we call rhinos. Now, we see on different parts of the news that some of the Republicans are breaking with President Trump, and they're hurting President Trump and disappointing President Trump and so on. Well, a lot of these people are Democrats. They came into the Republican Party as Democrats, pretending to be Republicans. Now, a lot of people give them the name rhinos, which means Republican in name only. But they're not Republicans in name only. Even though they have an R after their name, they are Democrats. Now, you can call them fake Republicans, you can call them Democrat Republicans, you can call them anything that you want to. But I'm going to call them what they are. They're Democrats. They are not people who are out there to be Republicans. Now, sometimes they will vote with the Republicans just to make it look good. But when there is a situation like the great big beautiful bill, they're going to vote with the Democrats. And they're going to do that kind of thing every time because of the fact that they are Democrats. So when somebody tries to say, oh, look, President Trump, people who are actually Republicans are against him. No, they're not. No, they're not. When you have a group of Republicans that are never Trumpers, when you have a group of Republicans who are voting against the Republican bloc, that isn't because of the fact that they are rhinos or anything else. They're Democrats who say they are Republicans. In other words, liar, liar, pants on fire. And you can't say it any other way, because these people are going to vote against the Republicans when they have to. These people have accepted tens of millions of dollars to destroy the American way of life and to ultimately destroy you and your family. They don't want you just to be broken and messed up. They want you dead. That's what they want, and that's why they've accepted all that money. And if you believe that those people are rhinos, you're wrong. They're not rhinos. They're Democrats. And they'll always be Democrats. And people will be mad at me for saying that Democrats want to destroy the American way of life, and they want to destroy the American people. The truth is, when you accept the kind of money that they've accepted, not only do you want to do it, but you have no choice but to do it. The reason is because if you don't do it, what happens? Well, we saw that with the kings back in the Middle Ages. When the bankers would tell them, now you've got to get the taxes, they would do whatever they had to go into the village and get the taxes. They would actually sell the children into brothels, into sex slavery. So it's been happening thousands of years. Back in the ancient times, even in Israel, they were making their children run through the fire. And a lot of those children didn't survive it. In fact, most of them probably didn't. So there has been a means by which Lucifer, Satan, has wanted to destroy. What does he come here to do? To rob, to kill, and to steal. He literally destroys you, he destroys me, he destroys us all. And here we are with people in Congress saying, oh, we're Republicans, but we're going to vote with the Democrats. No. No, they're not Republicans. They never were Republicans. But you vote for them anyway in the elections, and that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. Those people need to be gone. They need to be brought to justice because of the fact that they have accepted the tens of millions of dollars, just like all the other Democrats. Not the Democrats, but the other Democrats. Think about it. There's going to be an act of God, and something's going to happen. And everything is going to change, and it's going to be just like that. Because God is not going to let this go on forever. We are almost done with what we believe has been the tribulation. And when it is done, that's when the 1,000 years of peace is going to begin. Because Jesus is going to set up his kingdom, and he's going to do it right here. Now, what do we know about his kingdom? Well, we know that heaven and earth are going to come together. And there will be peace on earth. There will be goodwill toward men. There'll be the greatest peace that we have ever known. God will rule, and he will reign from the throne that has already been set up and is ready and waiting for him. And we're going to see the greatness happen. But something is going to happen in between that, because the people who are Democrats are going to be changing their tune. Some of them will go to the right and will become people that they should have been right from the beginning. Others are never going to change. And they're going to have to face judgment. This is Kevin from Good Day, Good Prayers. Please remember to give us a like, to subscribe to our Good Day, Good Prayers channel, as well as to our DSR Chats channel. We're doing our videos on life over there, and we're doing our videos on this new weight loss program over there. Now, you folks have a good day. And with a good day comes good prayers. And you know they're good prayers when they reach the throne of God. Good day.